It's a little quickie rant because uh, among many things that annoy me about the internet and TikTok and comments, like, as I've been saying a lot lately, I think people have forgotten that shutting the fuck up is an option, and and that and what happens very often, I think, is that people have forgotten that they are accountable for their own words and that it is impossible for people to read their minds. Um, and so they will comment a thought that is not completely thought through, not phrased well at all. And then when it's met with disdain, they're like, that's not what I meant. And they put it on literally everyone else who is reading what the fuck they said and being like, what are you, what are you talking about? And trying to hold them accountable for what they said. And they're like, that's not what I meant. I'm like, number one, maybe it is what you meant. You just don't like the response that you're getting from the fucking comment. And number two, it is your responsibility to make sure that you are an effective communicator. If 9 out of 10 people are taking your comment a certain way, it is very possible that you did not communicate it correctly. Aside from the possibility that, like I said, maybe you did, you just don't like that you're not getting a favorable result. But like, think through the shit that you fucking say. Because you can't read tone, you can't read body language on the internet. And these are the same people that be crying about it when people are coming for them and being like, this is kind of a stupid comment. And they start crying about it. I'm like, well, first of all, like, when you get out there on the internet, take it from me, when you put something out there, you are literally you're putting yourself out there. Like, be aware of that. You're putting yourself out there for the world, for almost fair game, for people to comment and maybe say things that you don't like. It is that's the reality, and and you can choose how you manage that. I definitely have to have a system to manage that for my mental health. But don't be mad when you were an ineffective communicator in your 20 words or less, whatever. And people took the words for what the fuck they were and are now questioning you on it. If you're not able to fit your entire thought succinctly and effectively within 20 words or less or whatever, not saying anything is also something that you can do. But everyone else is not responsible for you being a poor communicator. Okay? Like, it's just such a lack of accountability. It's not, it's so annoying. It's not even funny. Like, you know, and because like, I feel like people, like I said, they'll say what they fucking mean, and it'll be fucked up, and I think they'll use that as a way to come back and be like, no, that's not what I meant, and then try to change mid conversation or mid comment thread or whatever what they really meant. Kind of as a gaslighting thing, like, that's not what I fucking meant. I'm like, yeah, but that's what you said. Like, that's how it came the fuck across. Like, sometimes I feel like that's just a way for people to try and get out of hot water. When you look back and you're like, oh, I really did say something that's like kind of off color. You know what I mean? It's just something that is just, it's annoying to me. I know I look like I pop. Like I said, I say this all the time. I know I look like I pop off, but I actually think very carefully about almost everything I put out there, because everything that I put out there is representative of me. Every comment, every video, every rant, everything I put out into the world is representative of me. And even if you don't have 1 million followers like me, what you put out into the internet, it's representative of you. And once you put something on the internet, it almost never goes away. And so if you're going to put something out there that is representing you or your viewpoint on something specific, make sure that it's well fucking thought through. Make sure that it's well fucking thought through. If you're just more concerned about getting your thoughts out there instead of like actually thinking about what to say, then you run the risk of this happening. You know, it's very, very, very annoying. And again, not saying anything is totally an option.